So, well, I have nothing to do anyway.
That's how it goes. But tell me about your injury, Boris. I know you weren't 100%. You had a few other guys. How is it?
Yeah, unfortunately, Laurie is out with a abdominal injury, and we've got a couple of others who are also injury concerns. But this is a very important game for all of us. So we are trying to get on the park somehow.
Your story has been amazing. I mean, there was a time that you guys were struggling, and here you are in the semi-final. Talk us through.
See, for me, as I said before, it's all about hope and faith. We never lost hope. We knew that, maybe winning a couple of games, we could get through to semis. And whoever knows, we could clinch a title if we win today's game. So we haven't lost hope. And the boys are, the confidence level is really high. So I think it's a good game for us today.
You guys also obviously must be very confident despite the injuries.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, topping the table doesn't give us any comfort where the tournament is structured. I mean, obviously, you win 6 games, but you can, go out of the tournament just losing 1 in the semi-final. So, but, that is what it is, and we've got to play our best cricket to win against the dangerous Galle.
Yeah, we heard about your team. Tell us about yours.
We got one change. Unfortunately, Zazai misses out today, and Shanagar Vansiri is going to debut for Galle today.
All right, gentlemen, all the best. Let's enjoy it.
Thank you.
So the news from the centre is that the Galle Gladiators, they won the toss in this first semi-final, and they're going to bowl first.
Rashan, thanks very much. Righto, Russ. I mean, have the Gladiators got momentum here? Do you think they've played quite a bit of late and they've done really well in the last few games? Yeah, we've talked about the fact they've only won 2 to get here, but the last couple they played nicely.
They have, because as I mentioned before, they were struggling with their personnel and who to go to, lots of changes, big players missing. But the way they played, they were tactically good. They came in with 5 bowlers only. Especially impressed with in the last game. They had a plan of bowling really full. Both bowlers from both ends did it. So those type of things really rub into the rest. And Danushka Gunatilaka, of course, has to maintain that form if they are to go forward.
I mean, his run really has been quite amazing. I mean, his consistency, I mean, you don't get that sort of run and consistency in T20 cricket. He's been remarkable.
No, hats off, really, because he's been scoring fast and he's been playing good shots. So it's not only the runs, it's not slogging it all over. He's playing controlled shots, which is a very big thing, which is a difficult thing to maintain over 8 innings.
I think it's worth just looking at his numbers here. 462 runs. He is 173 runs better than the second run score in the tournament. And his strike rate is 145. I mean, that's a bit of a Lone Ranger performance, but gee, it's just unbelievable, it really is.
And it's easy to get deflated, Hazy, because the team was not getting the results. But he kept going. He made sure that if he keeps scoring runs, that team will have some hope. The moment they picked up a few more pieces, they're on their way. So hopefully today he can continue and the rest of the players can follow.
And just quickly, Laurie Evans is out. He was number 2 on the list, so that's a disappointment for the Kings.
It certainly was, because he was showing great form. And right at the top, it's all about setting the tone. And that's what he was doing for the Kings.
Okay, righto, let's go downstairs now and find out about the conditions in the middle with Darren Ganga.
The conditions out here quite good. Well, you will see a few covers around. There was a little bit of a drizzle, and the covers are just here to make sure that if the rain comes again, then it will be protected.
So that's a
There's no
disappointment for the
wind.
Kings.
There
Certainly
is
was,
a little bit
because,
of
he
a
was
dew
showing great
factor.
form, and right at
Remember,
the top, it's
the
all about setting
significant
the
thing
tone,
about this
and
semi-final
that's what
match,
he
we're
was doing
starting
for the
1
Kings.
hour
Okay,
earlier.
that's a
There's no
disappointment
wind.
for the Kings.
There
Certainly
is
was,
a little bit
because,
of
he
a
was
dew
showing great
factor.
form, and right at the
Remember,
top, it's
the
all about setting
significant
the
thing
tone.
about this semi-final match, we're starting 1 hour earlier local time. And that is to sort of dampen the significance of the dew factor. Let's just take a look at this. You will see it's a gorgeous looking pitch. The reason why I say that, there is a nice air to make sure that if the rain comes again, then it will be protected. There's no wind, quite hard. There is a little bit of a dew factor. Because of the rain, the significant thing about this semi-final match is starting 1 hour earlier exceptionally well. That is to sort of dampen a little bit of significance. For the seamers, it will be about control. Let's making sure they have take a look at this. You will see it's a gorgeous pitch. The reason why I say that is there is a nice air to make sure that if the rain comes again, then it will be down and tapped. There's no wind, quite hard. Still, there is a little bit of a trend for the team. The rain is a little change. So maybe there's something additional there for the Gladiators. Dampen a little bit of significance for the seamers. The average dew factor. Let's see 7. But this square has been so good. This pitch has not been used just yet. It looks good. I feel we might get more than 167. anywhere close to 180, 190, I think you're in for a winner and getting yourself into the final. If you want it, it's about skill, it's about strategy, and it's about execution. There's everything here for everyone, so come get it.
Nice work, Darren. Thanks very much for that. Let's just focus still on the Gladiators. I just want to touch on Mohamed Amir. I mean, they had that really ordinary game in the field against Istanbul Viking, and that was game number 14. But since then, Mohamed Amir has bowled 12 overs. He's picked up 8 wickets, but his economy rate has been 5.5. I mean, that's a huge turnaround, and it looks like he's the one that said, right, I want to make things happen.
That's what you need to do. That's what your big players tend to do. When the going gets tough, they step up. And that confidence, that energy rubs off on the rest. And Mohamed Amir, the way he was performing was incredible. And the way you start, Hazy, put the opposition under pressure, that's crucial. Because in a 2020 game, it's very difficult for teams to fight back and get into strong position. So what Amir does is incredible. 5 wickets in this game, that put the Colombo Kings under tremendous pressure.
Let's not forget that's the last time, of course, they played against each other. Their fielding also, Russ, I mean, their fielding, the Gladiators' fielding also improved dramatically too from that moment on as well. Let's look at Colombo Kings.
Yes, 2 big players coming back from the last game. Rudana is in, Andre Russell is back, and at the top, they miss out on Laurie Evans, but they're not going to be missing much because everyone's in form. And going by the last game, Tikshila De Silva, Ashan Priyanjan, and where's Case Ahmed? He's not going to be batting at 10 for sure. So that is a strong team there.
Almost everyone except for Angelo Matthews. He hasn't got going at all with the bat.
Yeah, didn't come out to bat the other day either. Now the Galle Gladiators, that top order is finding form. Gunatilaka, tremendous. Ehsan Ali, Azam Khan, they're all amongst the runs. And the good thing is that the captain also has started to find a few runs. Nuan Tushara is there, so that was good. He hobbled off the other day, and together with Mohamed Amir, he will be a handful for the opposition.
Okay, that's great. Nice to see him back in that lineup as well. Righto, Russ, we're going to take a quick little break now. When we come back, we're going to have a chat to a couple of guys. They're going to be chatting about themselves as well. They're going to be talking a bit about a bit of hooking when we come back.